Y'all, you cannot make this $5,000 on food, Renee. $5,000 in 1 month on food. You can't make this shit up even if you tried, y'all. The bank statements are out, okay? The bank statement for the month of August is out. Brene took in $25,000 in 1 month, spent $24,000 in 1 month, and spent $5,000 of it on food. I have never seen anything like this in my life. I have a family of 4. We eat out at least once or twice a week. And even with our groceries, we do not spend $5,000 on food. You cannot make that up. That bank statement looked like damn rolling commercials. I'm talking about McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Chipotle, The Cookout, Wingstop. There wasn't a single fast food restaurant in Brene's vicinity that she did not stuff into her gut that month. Wow, this is bananas. So as we all know, Brene owes Akira $1.75 million for that defamation, alienation of affection lawsuit. And now her bank statements has been uploaded to the system. And child, as we all know, Akira is trying to get her money, so a writ of execution has been filed. And like I told y'all before, Akira has every right to know exactly what Brene is spending every penty and every pinto on, because she owes her so much money, baby. Akira is her debtor at this point. So that bank statement showed that Brene took in $25,000, spent $24,000, and $5,000 of it went to food. Other money included going to Walmart, going to TJ Maxx, Ross, all these places, spending $200 or $300 at a time. She was also paying for her man's attorney, even though she went into the courtroom on $1 million lawsuit and had no attorney, filed an appeal based on that fact, but you're paying for somebody else's attorney and you didn't have your own in $1 million lawsuit. You can't make this shit up even if you try. I'm telling you, you cannot. So Brene's personal business is out there, honey. Everything is out in the open. There is nothing left to hide, okay? Now, listen, you know, there's some accusations that she may be trying to move money, but the only thing I seen was her moving money directly into her gut, because $5,000 on food in 1 month is absolutely diabolical. And that makes me think about that GoFundMe she had in the past, talking about she was going to get her titties removed. Did that $15,000 go on fast food? I declare, honey, what a disgrace.
Brene, your bank statements is all over the internet. Like, it's funny. Okay, it is a key, because, girl, why you got all the food? Girl, y'all be hungry. Y'all be hungry, you and your man. But anyway, the fact that your bank statements is online, the fact that so much more of your business is about to be online behind messing with this man, like, none of this was really worth it, Nene. He is actively helping you lose everything, girl. Everything. And then now these people, and I know I was saying something about the garnish or whatever, but that shit don't feel good for money to be coming out of your fucking account and you cannot do nothing about it. And you gotta work. You gotta figure out a way, because you still gotta make money to take care of yourself, which, girl. And you being so nasty and high and mighty about it, that girl ain't gonna have no motherfucking sympathy for you and nobody else. All behind this fucking man. You could have went and got another man. It would have cost you less. All it is, that's why they say it's bad to lust. That's why they say it's bad to lust, honey. Because you lusting after first of all, you was lusting after the married man. Then you done had the sexual in a house. Ask the baby to bring you something to wipe your vajayjay off, which is still crazy to me, and I still would have been under the tree. Like, I just don't get it. Nay, I don't.
I even care about the number on the scale. Yeah, the number on the scale said you 300. Why would you ignore that? Like, come on, don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous now. The number on the scale said 300, and you like, oh, should I just ignore that? I should just ignore the number on the scale? My God. If I was you, I would ignore Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, 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 Cookout, Chipotle, Cookout, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A. In one day? Brene, what is going on? Now I know if y'all don't see, they don't put Brene bank statements in the court documents, and we can see it now. So I'm looking, I'm scrolling, I'm like, okay, bam, the bitch is making money. Let's say she make about 25K a month. But as you looking, that's all you see. Chick-fil-A, 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 cookout, 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 cookout. Bojangles, McDonald's, cookout, 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 Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A. Are y'all okay? And you paying the bills. I seen that too. Your ass paying the bills. What the fuck is that nigga doing? What kind of dick that nigga got? That just got your mind just... You left your home. You left your husband. Be with somebody else's husband. Now you with her husband. Now he your husband. Now you paying the bills. And you buying the food. And you just got sued for $1.75 million. What the fuck is that nigga doing? What is he eating at? What is going on?
Brene was spending almost $25,000 a month and saying that she could not afford an attorney. Y'all, I'm talking about going to 5 restaurants in a day. One day she went to Red Lobster, Bojangles, Chick-fil-A, and Burger King 2 times. Girl, what the hell does Burger King got that good? On top of that, she said that she could not afford an attorney, yet she was paying for Tim's attorney for his child support and child custody case, all while not having an attorney of her own. Y'all, Miss Robin and Akira have responded back to Brene's Rule 59 motion asking for a new trial, and they said, no, that's not going to happen, and let us tell you why. So she breaks it down and she says the first reason why is Brene was very much aware of the jury instructions as well as the jury's verdict form, and she did not object to that. She said on top of that, I submitted hundreds of exhibits showing that Brene should be held liable. Brene, on the other hand, only turned in 17 exhibits when she had full access to Tim, her now husband, and she could have gotten every single text message from Tim and Akira straight from the horse's mouth. She says Brene is also bringing up another affair that Tim had. However, Tim did not alienate Akira in that situation. They worked through it, they got through it, and they got back together, and they had all the proof that showed that during this trial. She says Brene is trying to say she didn't have the legal sophistication to understand that her attorney's withdrawal would affect her case this much. However, she had sufficient legal sophistication when she filed those motions for dismissal, suppression, and the motion to quash. Now, she says Brene was made aware of this case in June of 2024. She signed off on her attorney being withdrawn from this case in May of 2025. So from May to November, she had plenty of time to find another attorney, yet she kept saying she could not afford one. However, during these times, she was paying for Tim an attorney for a whole separate case, and she had multiple months where she was spending $23,000, $24,000 on restaurants, Expedia, food, trips, clothes, and basically she feels like Brene is doing this to get out of paying Akira. She mentions that Brene went on the news, and when they asked her about the money and the payment to Akira, she stated that Akira would never see it. Now, it's something that y'all have to remember. These are just some of the payments that Brene received. From the end of May 27th to like the beginning of September, less than 3 months, Brene had made $20,000 off of Snapchat alone. Now, that does not show her TikTok payments because those go directly to PayPal. So you only can see a few transfers here or there around the 15th or the 16th of the month. You can't see the full payments from TikTok just from looking at these screenshots. Y'all, this is about to be good. I do not see the judge granting Brene a new trial.
Brene's bank statements are out and the whole thing looks a mess. She pulls in $25,000 a month, which is close to $300,000 a year, but her spending shows she has no financial literacy. She burned through about $5,000 on food in a single month. She was buying takeout 4 to 5 times a day. While she was fighting Akira in court, she didn't even have her own lawyer. At the same time, she was paying for Tim's attorney for his child support and custody case. She kept telling the court she couldn't afford representation, but she was paying for him to have one. Miss Robin and Akira just responded to her Rule 59 motion where she's asking for a new trial. They said no and laid out their reasons. They said Brene knew about the jury instructions and the verdict form and never objected. They reminded the court they submitted hundreds of exhibits showing she should be held liable. They also made it clear Brene is not clueless about the process. She filed motions to dismiss, motions to suppress, and a motion to quash. She has known about this case since June 2024. Her attorney withdrew in May 2025. She had months to get a new one and chose not to. They even brought up the fact that she went on the news and said Akira would never see that money.
Y'all, there's no fucking way. There is no fucking way you're spending $5,000 a month eating Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Bojangles, Cookout. Proverbs 23:20. Do not join those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat, for drunkards and gluttons become poor, and drowsiness clothes them in rags. Amen.
Yeah, we already knew Brene was tricking off of Tim, but I did not know it was this extreme. I did not know it was to this extreme. This lady is paying everything for Timothy. She's breaking bread. Like, literally, she paying for lawyer fees. She paying for DWI. She paying for his membership. She basically have another child. Not another child, y'all. I'm sorry. She got me talking crazy. She basically taking care of a whole man, y'all. This man ain't gotta work. He ain't gotta spend no money because the bank statement show that she made $25K a month, and majority of it go on food, and the other one go on Tim. She paying Tim lawyer fees, but she couldn't even pay her own lawyer fee. She making sure Tim is straight. That's why I say Tim is not going nowhere. Tim is a coward. He left his family for money when he don't know money is the root to evil. He left his family for an easier, like, he used Brene as an easy way out. And men like that will always be cheaters. Men like that will never be satisfied with nobody because they always looking for an easy way out. Always looking for an easy way out. Like, men like that will never be satisfied because, like I said, they're the type of men that always, like, you know, they're never happy. You cannot satisfy a man that always looking for an easy way out because life is not meant to be easy. Even billionaires, life is not easy. Like, life is just not easy. Like, did he say, more money, more problems. Life is not easy. So it's always like, if a man that always trying to look for a way out or an easy way out can never be satisfied.
Be like, I don't know why y'all think y'all like I'm scared of y'all. Come on now, let's really lay the obvious down. We had weirdos drive to come see this court case, to come see me. To see me, because that's all they did was harass me the entire time. Cameras in my face, and not near one of them people, not near one of them did anything to me. They didn't touch me. They didn't lay a finger on me. How am I scared? I walk this earth day to day, every single day, nighttime, daytime. I don't care what time it is. Y'all don't scare me. Y'all don't scare me. Y'all don't. I don't know why y'all are not understanding that. Y'all don't scare me.
Does it?
Them people literally came, cameras all in my face, running their mouth behind the camera, and did nothing. And I sat there and smiled the entire time. And y'all want me to what? Oh my gosh. Like, what are y'all talking about? Be for real.
Do y'all see how small Tim was before he got with Bison? That Jezebel really is putting a hex on men and blowing them up. Like, this is crazy. He's waddling like her and everything. He has man boobs. I don't understand what's going on here. He has to do better. Like, he looks terrible.
Yo, they released Brene Bank's statement. Y'all, it's true. This girl spent over $5,000 in food. Hold on. Look, y'all. Wendy's. Chipotle, Wendy's, Wingstop, Cookout, McDonald's, Tim. Yeah.
I'm sad. Nobody else gonna say it, but I'm sad. Y'all know me, y'all favorite troll, here to piss some people off this lovely morning. So why is everybody that makes a video about Brene or dislikes her, they always like around her same size? I'm sorry. Bro, I know y'all gonna be mad about this shit. I'll be like, damn, is her videos only like dedicated to the big back community, bro? Cause it's like, I always see like a plus size person talking about her. Now, I don't like Brene. I don't care for her. The fuck? You stole that lady, man. And then pay that lady that money, bitch. Cough that million up. You got it. But it's just so funny. Every time I see somebody speak up Renee, it's always somebody in the plus size community. Oh my God, the big girls want her plays. They want to be like that. It's like, bitch, she big. All she do is get dressed with me and go to the fucking store. How am I in the same position? Y'all bitches back.
All of Brene's motions have been denied. All of them. Y'all, at this point, Brene has to get off of ChatGPT and call either the Lincoln lawyer or Annalise Keating or somebody, because they say that she is embarrassing herself so bad that they're starting to feel sorry for her. Now, this video, we're going to break down all the motions that they discussed today. So the motion to quash. The motion to quash was about her bank statements. So Brene is saying that she went to the bank, she got a copy of these records, and she turned them over to Robin. But Robin said Brene only got certain dates, and those certain dates even had stuff whited out. So that motion was quashed, and Robin now has all of the documents for Brene's bank account that she requested. Now, the next motion was the motion to suppress. This is about the video that was of Brene that was found on Tim's laptop. Now, this is not only going to help Akira with this trial, but this is going to help her with that lawsuit that Tim has against her as well. So basically, Brene gets up there saying that Akira stole the laptop, was not supposed to be on it, not supposed to be using it. And when she found the video, she was holding the video over Brene and Tim's head for months. Now, Brene is saying that Tim and Akira had already been separated. However, it was Robin, and I'm guessing it was Robin's assistant or maybe just another attorney. But the other person got up and was like, they had this information for over a year. Yet they waited to 7 days before the trial started to even bring up this issue. And then Robin got up and added on to that, said, hey, Akira paid 50-50 on that laptop. So that laptop is partially hers, which means she has every right and full access, just like Tim does. That was a family laptop. Brene then started saying that this is all about money, that Akira is just trying to get money out of this situation and embarrass her. Look at all these people here. She then even brings up Akira's accident, saying that Akira told them if they didn't bring those kids back, that she was going to do whatever. I guess she was trying to insinuate this lawsuit is because they took the kids from the hospital, which is insane. Y'all, it's just a big mess at this point. She even brings up them all being friends and how they used to vent to her and that she was their mediator. And I don't think that she realizes that makes it sound even worse, the fact that she was giving advice to this couple and then she turned around and started sleeping with the husband while he was still married. Y'all, soon as I have some more updates, I will let you all know, but jury selection is going to start, and I don't think the public is going to be allowed in during this time, but then the trial should start right after if they have enough time.
Y'all, I don't care what anybody say, $5,000 on food in a day is crazy work. That is insane. Oh my goodness, child the ghetto. It do look like Brene is taking care of Tim and he ain't going nowhere because he like being taken care of. I agree with that. It seems like, he went from having to take care of a family to getting taken care of. And he wants to be taken care of. He done got all big back and extra big and everything like that. And they both got big. Well, she was already big, but they got bigger together. He done got like triple the size he was before. And I guess, if that's what they like, honey. But so now that the bank statements are out, I already knew. See, people got to stop playing in courts. Y'all got to stop playing in these people courthouse. When you set motions and you look for things and you got attorneys searching for things, it's an attorney's job to find whatever they're looking for their client. Okay? It's an attorney's job that they're going to seize them, whatever you have, assets, everything you spend, what it's connected to. Just because she spends more money than she makes, it still won't give her any type of relief. For that, the courts don't look at that. They look at, okay, so you do have the money, and then now when the courts look at this, not only could you afford an attorney yourself, you lied on the record. You can. It's just you have poor money management. If you making $25,000 a month and $24,000 a month is going out, all they going to do is tell you to, you're going to have to cut costs. It's on you. There's no medical reason why you should be spending $5,000 a month on fast food. There's no medical reason on why you should be spending the money that you're spending, right? So there's no legit reason why you should be spending this much money on food. You know, ain't nothing towards your business, ain't nothing towards no charities, ain't nothing towards nothing that has to be investments. And even with the transferring of money, you're doing all these transactions while the judgment is out. And then you say you ain't got no money, you say you got to file bankruptcy. It's just, I'm so confused. Like, everybody is talking about how she doing this all over a man. And yes, she is, but she need to go sit on somebody's couch and really get evaluated on, like, what are you trying to prove here? What are you trying to win? People who continuously try to prove something, they always lose when they're in the wrong, right? The judgment is against her. You can't escape court. Once the courts are involved and they find you liable for whatever disruption you caused on somebody, that's it. You can't bankrupt your way out of it. You can't say you don't have it. You can't. Y'all can say, well, they can't pull blood from a turnip if you want to. Your life will be a living hello. It's not worth it. And I try to tell people all the time, when y'all playing with people and y'all don't think y'all be liable for certain situations, when that courthouse hit you, when you hit that courthouse and they say you're liable for them damages, you have to pay those damages. People should be very, very mindful of what they do to others, because people walking around this earth thinking that there's no consequences for their actions and what they do, and then being responsible. Like, they think they could just do what they want. And this year, it's been a lot of people being held accountable for the choices that they make and the decisions that they make. You can make whatever choice and decision you want to. You really can. But you have to be prepared to accept what comes with that. You do. And if you can't afford it, shut up. If you can't afford to lose all this stuff, even with Tasha K and Malago Grams and all these other people who think they can do whatever they want without consequence, when the consequence comes, I don't need nobody crying foul. I don't need nobody. And I don't think Brene has hit rock bottom yet. I just don't. There are some people who you can tell are stressed out and you can tell that they hit rock bottom. I don't think she's hit rock bottom yet. And I'm talking about, like, mentally. I don't think it's really hit her yet. I think people around her are gaslighting her, telling her it's going to be okay. And those people are part of the problem too, because it'd be a lot of people gassing other people up, saying it'll be okay, everything's all good, everything will work out in your favor. And then when it doesn't, they gone. You can't even look at them and say, I thought you said it was going to be okay, because they gone. I keep telling y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this mess in the comments. I'm out.
We in a no hyena zone. Anti-hyena zone.